If we're being honest, pretty privilege can open doors, but it doesn't always keep them open. And that's exactly what people are saying right now about Saweetie, the rap star who's been making headlines, not for her music, but for a storm of drama that just blew up online. Recently, one of Saweetie's closest friends went public, dropping shocking allegations that left fans stunned. From claims of unpaid debts and substance abuse to rumors of witchcraft and even cheating with married men, this story has everything. But before we jump to conclusions, let's break down what's actually being said and what might really be going on behind the scenes. Let's start with what kicked it all off. A viral clip started circulating where someone said, quote,
"If I'm being perfectly honest, pretty privilege is what got you as far as it did, and you got the nerve to sit up and talk about pretty punishment. No, sweetie, you are a prime example of pretty will get you through the door, but it won't keep you there."
Now, they weren't wrong about one thing. Saweetie is beautiful. Even her critics admit that. But the comment hinted at something deeper, that maybe her looks helped her rise, but her behavior might be what's making things fall apart. Enter Maybach May, also known online as Jordan Sancho, reportedly a close friend and former associate of Saweetie's. According to Maybach May, things between them went south over money. She claims Saweetie owes her for services and travel expenses, and when she didn't get paid, she decided to go public with everything. Now, this wasn't just a "you owe me cash" situation. Maybach May dropped a series of posts accusing Saweetie of some serious things. She alleged that Saweetie had a substance problem, even calling her a cokehead. She also accused her of being involved with witchcraft and hinted that she's been messing around with married men. Yeah, it escalated fast. And one of the most explosive parts of her rant? She brought up an old rumor that many fans thought was long gone, that Saweetie allegedly hooked up with Offset, Cardi B's husband, and Quavo's former Migos brother. If you've been around the internet for a while, you might remember those whispers from a few years ago. The ones saying Saweetie cheated on Quavo with Offset. Back then, it caused chaos in the Migos fandom, with some even blaming that situation for the group's fallout. But recently, Offset himself denied all of it.
Man, it was a rumor, man, and I feel like it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro.
So according to Offset, that part of the story was just gossip. Still, Maybach May's new claims reignited that entire conversation. Maybach. May didn't stop at words. She posted a video of Saweetie looking visibly intoxicated in a car, slurring her words and laughing uncontrollably. In the caption, she wrote, "Hey Saweetie, I see you playing games on Beyoncé's internet. I'm either getting my money or I start talking to TMZ." She also claimed they had just spent a month together in Africa, working on projects and appearances, and that she wasn't about to get played financially. And then, just as quickly as the stories went up, they disappeared. Fans noticed that the two still followed each other on Instagram, which made the whole thing even weirder. Was this a real falling out or some kind of publicity stunt? No one knows for sure, but the internet was eating it up, calling it one of the wildest celebrity friendship breakups of 2025. Maybach. May dropped one final post before going quiet for a moment. She wrote, "Snow, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix." And that line? It sent social media into meltdown. People immediately connected snow to cocaine, and the witchcraft comment took the drama to a spiritual level. Fans started asking if Saweetie really dabbled in that stuff, or if her ex-friend was just being petty and trying to damage her image. Then things got even pettier. Maybach May started posting Cardi B songs in the background of her rants, clearly throwing shade, given all the Offset talk. She also called Saweetie a homewrecker and demanded payment again, saying, "Send me my bread, homewrecker." At this point, it was no longer about friendship. This was a full-blown revenge campaign. As if the story wasn't messy enough already, another name got pulled in. Soccer star Jadon Sancho. Allegedly, he's been dating Saweetie, and word on the street is he even got her middle name tattooed on him. Yup, and apparently that relationship played into the drama too. The ex-friend leaked what looked like private texts between her and Saweetie. In one, Saweetie asks, "When the girls run it up on Jadon, how much they doing in a weekend?" The ex-friend took that message, posted it publicly, and added, "Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a girl you barely know, run me my money." She then accused Saweetie of hating her career and being unable to write or perform consistently, calling her a trick and a cokehead. At this point, it was less like a falling out and more like open warfare. She even reposted a quote that said, "That voodoo ain't gonna work on me. I rebuke all evil energy. Return to sender." That had fans convinced she was hinting that Saweetie allegedly tried to use witchcraft against her. So yeah, from money drama to spiritual warfare, this situation escalated to an unbelievable level. Maybach. May wasn't done. She continued posting more tea, saying she used to be Saweetie's road manager, booking her travel, shows, and even an appearance at Chelsea's soccer stadium. According to her, Saweetie was supposed to support the team, but instead fell in love with the client, implying that her relationship with Jadon Sancho started through that gig. Her words were blunt. "I was solid to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me. I just want my money." That line hit the internet hard. Fans started debating whether Maybach May had a point, or if she was just trying to humiliate Saweetie for clout. But one post shocked everyone. She said, "Pay up, cokehead, before I start naming the rest of the husbands you were playing with." And just like that, the internet exploded. Social media went into full chaos mode. Some people said Maybach May crossed the line, spilling private business over a few unpaid invoices. Others said, "Nope, she's just finally exposing the real Saweetie." And everyone started asking the same question. Who are these husbands she's talking about? Because if she's implying multiple married men, that's a massive claim, one that could destroy reputations across the board. But here's where things got even more suspicious. Right after the blow-up, Maybach May deleted everything. All the stories, the receipts, the videos, gone. So now fans are torn between two possibilities. Did she delete them out of guilt? Or did someone, maybe a lawyer, make her take them down? Of course, this is the internet, and the internet never forgets. Screenshots, old clips, and past interviews started resurfacing as fans tried to piece together every clue. Some claimed Saweetie has a pattern of cutting people off after using them for connections or deals. One stylist said she worked with Saweetie early on, but never got credited or paid. Another member of her glam team said Saweetie was sweet in public, cold in private. Basically, people were connecting dots, building a bigger picture of how she allegedly treats people behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Saweetie herself stayed completely silent. No statements, no responses, not even a cryptic tweet. And that silence only fueled more speculation. Because, let's be honest, in celebrity culture, silence can sometimes sound like guilt, especially when the accusations are this personal. Some insiders think Saweetie's team is handling things privately, possibly through legal channels. When allegations involve words like drug use, witchcraft, and infidelity, those can seriously damage a celebrity brand if not managed carefully. And then there's Jadon Sancho, the soccer star caught in the middle. Fans began unfollowing Saweetie on his behalf, saying they didn't want to see him dragged into Hollywood mess. Others defended her, claiming Maybach May was bitter and using God talk to make herself look righteous. A few gossip outlets, including TMZ and The Shade Room, reportedly reached out for comments from both sides. If true, that means this drama could spill into official news coverage soon, not just social media speculation. So far, though, neither camp has said a word. As the dust settled, people started questioning who this ex-friend really is. It turns out she might not just be a random friend, but someone deeply connected to Saweetie's team, possibly handling travel and bookings. That explains how she had access to personal texts and behind-the-scenes footage. But then came another twist. Some users dug up old screenshots showing Maybach May had beef with other influencers in the past, accusing them of being fake, owing her money, or using dark energy. So now the question became, is she really exposing truth, or just repeating a toxic pattern for attention? Saweetie's fan base, the Icy Gang, didn't stay quiet. They flooded Maybach May's comments with ice emojis and accused her of lying for clout. Many pointed out inconsistencies in her story, like how she claimed she handled tour bookings but also said there were no contracts in place. If she really was managing Saweetie, where were the receipts? Still, others reminded fans that sometimes both things can be true. Maybe there was unpaid work, but the rest of the accusations were exaggerated out of spite. The internet rarely deals in shades of gray, but this story definitely lives in one. As of now, Maybach May has slowed down her posting. Instead of full-blown rants, she's dropping cryptic quotes about betrayal and karma. You can tell she's still upset, but maybe realizing she took things too far. Meanwhile, Saweetie's silence speaks volumes. She hasn't acknowledged the situation, likely on her lawyer's advice. Because let's be real, if someone accuses you of witchcraft, infidelity, and drug use all at once, that's not something you clap back at in an Instagram story. If Maybach May's claims are false, legal action could be next. If they're true, well, that's a whole different kind of storm. At the end of the day, it's sad to see two women who once called each other friends end up like this, airing out private pain for millions to dissect. The truth probably lives somewhere in the middle, as it often does. Maybe there was money owed. Maybe there were misunderstandings. Or maybe this was just friendship gone sour, and the internet turned it into entertainment. Either way, this has become one of the wildest celebrity scandals of the year. From alleged witchcraft to leaked texts to international drama, it's got everything. So what do you think? Is Saweetie being unfairly attacked by a bitter ex-friend? Or is this friend finally revealing who she really is behind the glitz and glam? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more of the latest celebrity updates. This one's far from over.